Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
It's going well, thank you. How's it going for you?
It's good. We can say
Good.
good. What
Yes.
about yours? What about yours?
Yes, my day is going well, thank you.
Nice. Uh, are you still live in London, in England, or
No,
no?
no, Malaysia at the moment.
Malaysia.
Yes, I'm in
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
What
Yes.
about the weather there?
The weather is really
Mm,
nice. It's hot and
mm,
it's a little bit cloudy today, but it's usually quite hot and sunny where I am.
mm. Which weather which city which is better, Malaysia or England?
Uh, well, the weather is better in Malaysia for sure, but
Mm,
England is my home, so I would always say England.
mm.
Yes.
Okay. What about daily routine in Malaysia? Is there a specific daily routine in Malaysia or same daily routine in England?
Yeah, it's the same really as in England, the daily routines. Everybody gets up, brushes their teeth, has a shower, goes to work, come home, has dinner, and goes to bed. I think in Malaysia people work longer days. Um, Whereas in England you maybe work 8 or 12 hours a day, whereas some people here maybe work 16 hours. So quite long days for people that live here. Yes.
Okay.
And what about where you are? What's the routine where you are?
My daily routine, it's same thing, not it's a specific thing or a new thing. Get up at 6 early morning and have a breakfast. I have lesson for example, on Cambly platform,
Mm,
and I have breakfast. I go to my job as an AI English teacher in primary school, and take my lectures, or I have lectures or lessons. There's difference between the lessons and lectures for the uh, pupils, 6,
yes.
8 sometimes, and 12, 10, 12, 11 ages
Yes.
to uh, teaching them English language, or sometimes to teach them the English alphabet for the 6 years old, and sometimes to teach the grammar for the 11 or 10 years.
Mm,
This is my
yes.
daily routine in primary school.
And what do you like best about working in a primary school?
To teach adults. I think sometimes to teach adults it's better than to teach the children, because adults to understand. But unfortunately, there's pros and cons for the teaching children and teaching
Mm,
adults. Or sometimes, if you be honest with you, teaching teenagers, then they're different between the teaching the children, teenagers, and adults. We can say teenagers for the 12 and 11 years. Uh, Unfortunately, when you teach the teenagers, they are not do homework sometimes, or not to
mm,
learn a new language because they don't like it, because they not use it in their daily routine. But
yes.
y- that's it. It's your duty. It's my duty to teach them English and explain something like homophones, tenses, or other things. Uh,
Yes.
this is the this is the chance for the teaching teenagers, and for the pros for the teaching English for the children. they save and remember more than the teenagers. But
Yes.
unfortunately, they always make the class noisy. Uh, I want to go to toilet. I want to drink water. This is a
Yes.
hit me. This is take my pen or my pencil or I speak with their friends. That's unfortunately works for the teaching in primary school.
Yes.
I think teaching is waste your energy.
Do you think so? Well, what would be your
Mm.
dream job?
Huh?
What would be your
Uh,
dream job?
my dream job to speak like a native speaker and understand all the British grammar.
But your dream job
Dream job to be tutor.
to be a tutor.
Yeah, tutor. Is
Whereabouts?
huh?
Where would you like to be a tutor?
What do you mean?
So where would you like to tutor?
That's mean which year or
So
when?
what's the difference between a tutor and a teacher?
Ah, the teacher it's teaching in primary school, and tutor it's teaching adults in high school or intermediate school. That's different
Okay.
between them. Sometimes to it's difficult to teach in primary school because take lots of effects and
Mm.
it's so lots of people's and children's they don't understand anything about the curriculum or the language, but in the
Yes.
intermediate that they understand they have some basic in English in grammar. This different between.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
uh, yes, go ahead.
why do you want to teach adults?
I think it's better because they understand they take care of homework. It's better than the children they need to take care of them more than the adults. They not interesting or interesting in their homework like that.
Yes.
Yes, but but the adults it's take care of sometimes not always, and sometimes they be teenagers to feel too busy with the songs and feel in love with their
Mm.
with their couples or the like this.
Yes.
When it start their teenagers life to thinking about their level their couples.
Yes. And so what do you need to do to go from being a teacher to being a tutor?
What do you want? What do
Yeah, so
you
what do you need to do? So you're a teacher now
yes.
and you want to be a tutor. So
Mm.
what do you
Uh,
need to do to get from
uh,
teacher to
I
tutor?
want to deep more in English language to read any word without any problems. Speak English perfect like the native speaker and understand the full grammar. Uh, I sometimes do understand, sometimes stop. I don't understand. Sometimes I have some problems with the sentences, sometimes not understand the native speaker. This is my majority, the English teacher. Should I learn English like a native speaker to be speaking English fluent like a native, like anyone want to learn English
Mm.
language? Yes,
And do you have a family?
yes, I have.
And so how do you manage your work-life balance?
I sometimes to divide my time, sometimes uh, to have some hours to go to my job as an English teacher. Sometimes to spend The other times with my family,
Mm.
to speak with them, to teach them sometimes. That's my daily routine.
Yes. And do you have children?
Yes.
Are you teaching them English?
Uh, uh, Sometimes I teach them English when they need, because I have the younger one like English sometimes, not not like they are not like English very well like me, unfortunately.
Yes.
They just to speak with me about English language, or can my dad this exercise, this do it for or solve this exercise.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
And what are the benefits, or what are some benefits of lifelong learning?
The benefit it's to learn a new language. That's to learn new civilization, learn new uh, something about a new everything about culture,
Mm.
tradition, everything. Because you know English language, the international right now, the
Mm.
air language, the medicine language, economic language, politician language,
Yes.
education language, and the military language,
Mm.
everything. Maybe in the future, people dreamed with English language.
Yes. But that would be, do you think there'd ever be a world where there was only English language?
Do you think what?
Do you think there would ever be a time when in the world there was only the English language?
I think, I think, because so lots of a million books printed with English language, internet in English language, everything in English language.
Yes. And that would be a
Okay.
shame, wouldn't it? It
Huh?
would be it would be a shame if communities lost their language. So
Some people to save their language, not to speak
yeah,
English, like a like a Chaban. Chaban, they learn English but they speak in their language. I think so.
yes,
Many nations respect their language. They
yes,
sometimes don't need to speak English.
yes,
Just if you speaking with them, but they respect very well their language.
yes. And what sort of role do you think education plays in society?
What's about what
What
role?
role does education play in society? In society, yes. What role?
Uh,
Do you want me
uh,
to
the,
put that in the
the
message
role
box?
the role of the language in education.
No, just the role of education. What role? What role does education play in society? It's a good question for you to have a think about.
The role of education in society, it's really amazing. That's meant to make doctors, engineer, pilot, teachers, and other careers. Okay, tell me about my language. Tell me about my
Sorry.
level. Tell me about
So
my
tell me
level.
about. So I. It's hard to say because I haven't seen you read. I would say speaking, you're maybe B2 level.
Mm. Do you
B2.
think my English language it's getting better?
I do think it's getting better. Yes, I think you're
Mm.
obviously learning very hard. So well done.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day.